Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and I am super excited. I have what I hope to be a full set of Bandmates from Vydio Series 2. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so I am super excited to finally get my hands on this series right here. It has been a long time coming and I am super excited. So, Gonna go ahead and break down each minifigure and my review of them, and they are amazing. So this is the Alien Dancer. These are all considered part of the set 43108. So this is the Alien Dancer. Now this tile right here is the tile for that is unique to this character here. I must say, I am extremely happy and impressed that I have this series. It is an awesome series, and it is exciting to finally get my hands on it, to be honest. And I know I've said that before. Okay, so as a whole, this minifigure is amazing. So we've got some amazing detail on the torso and legs. Coming around the back, we also have some detail on the torso. This is a dancer, so these are like glow sticks that are in its hands. It's a three-eyed monster, and the level of detail on this is just amazing. Now, I don't know if it is true to form, but the eyes almost look like they glow. That's how epic this is. I am super excited to have this. The Series 1, I believe, had an alien as well, just a different color. So I am excited that I now have this. The one thing I will say that I'm a little disappointed in is, unfortunately, there is no secondary facial feature. I think that is, again, a misstep. They could have easily had, like, I don't know, a different face other than smiling, just kind of maybe a face that had it getting in its groove, or, maybe the eyes closed or something like that, something different. But all in all, great minifigure. 3 amazing tiles that I can't wait to include in my music store. Alright guys, second minifigure of the bunch is the Disco Cowgirl. Guitarist. Interesting name for it because it's like disco, and then the CO as with the disco is part of the cowgirl, so it's like Disco Girl. It's like Disc Cowgirl is kind of, I think, how you would pronounce it. I'm super excited about this minifigure. It does pair nicely with the Singing Cowboy from Series 1. We get this amazing white guitar that I am super excited to have. I'm glad this series actually has 2 characters that have this. Now, this particular character, this is the tile for that character. Now, I'm going to be honest in saying that it does slightly look different than the pictures, but all in all, still a great tile, and it comes with 2 additional amazing tiles as well. The cat we've seen a plethora of times. I can't remember. I think we've seen this sleeping girl as well. But if I take off the guitar, you can clearly see the level of detail in her. She is just amazing. She is on pink skates, which is rather interesting. I guess that goes with the disco theme, but all in all, great minifigure. You come around to the back, and it is interesting. There is no minifigure head here, which I'm or a secondary face, which again I am a little upset about. But you do get this. This piece has a little hole, so I can only guess that you can put like a little, barrette in there or something along those lines. I really like this piece here because they've put a hole in there for like a barrette of some kind. I'm going to assume that we're going to get this piece in the future. The torso in the back is spot on. It kind of goes together with her tile. The unfortunate part is, although this hairpiece is amazing, it does cover up most of the detail in the back. Coming around back to the front, the face is also awesome. Kind of reminds me of the Drew Carey show. I forgot her name. Let me know in the comments below. But it's kind of that you know, Drew Carey show kind of the girl with the heavy makeup on esque. And I really like it. Like I said, it goes along with the singing cowboy from part 2, and looks awesome. All right, third up is the DJ Raspberry. Now, to be honest, this is an amazing minifigure, but a little disappointing. To be honest, I don't know if this is a record or a tambourine or what have you. Also, a little disappointed because this minifigure doesn't really go with any of the season 1 minifigures. However, there is a blue one of these bears in the series 2 sets, so that is kind of cool. The torso itself, although it's got great details, again, it's a little disappointing. You know, it's just kind of The exceptional part is the legs, which are trans pink, as well as the head here, which is dual molded, and it's trans clear or trans pink with a pink inlet, which is fantastic. Coming around to the back, we have some strawberries, or I guess technically they're raspberries, in the back on that plate. It kind of makes me think that this might be actually like a serving plate of some kind, which is a little disappointing if that's the case. But all in all, I mean, it is a good minifigure. Again, a little disappointed in the torso. I think they could have done a little bit more than just a hoodie with that. But all in all, I mean, I love the dual molding. I love the trans pink. It's pretty awesome. As always, the printed tiles here are pretty epic. This is the printed tile that goes with this minifigure character. It's a little hard to see, but once you look closely, there are 4 bear heads. It kind of reminds me of gummy bears all around, and then it's got the person in the middle, and then like the semi-riding in the middle as well. So all in all, good stuff. All right, guys, so we have the Dragon Guitarist. So I will be honest in saying I am a little disappointed in the guitar with this. I think this is a bad choice for a guitar with this minifigure. They should have done a different guitar with it, probably like, you know, a rock and roll guitar, because you do associate dragons with rock and roll. Now, season 1 did not have a counterpart to this, but the Beatboxes did have a red dragon, so we do still get a counterpart. This is kind of a female counterpart, but again, the one disappointment to it is for sure the guitar. Even though I love this guitar, I still feel it's a little disappointing. In regards to the torso and the legs, it's awesome. I mean, I'm normally not a lavender kind of guy, but this fits. This is spot on to the lavender, or spot on as far as the character. You get a nice little blue dragon here. The Beatbox dragon is red, like the devil, so this is kind of a play on angel versus devil, I guess. And I would consider maybe this a female because it has a pearl necklace with a diamond on it. That's just my point of view. Coming around to the back, I do have to pop off the head and the wings just to show it. It's a little sad because, you know, quite frankly, there is some really great detail in the back of here. We've got some metallic silver and all of that, but again, it's hidden. It's like all the work that they put into it really isn't showcased because it's hidden by the wings. With that said, these wings are amazing, as it's that amazing like opal color wings. And there you see the spines of the wings and all of that, and I just think it looks epic. So great choice in minifigure, great, everything about it is great other than the choice in guitar. I think that's a little bit of a misstep. Oh, And coming around to the tiles, we've seen this tile plenty of times as well as this tile plenty of times, but this is the tile that is signature to this minifigure. Great overall details. I love it rocking out. I wish that was the guitar that we got. I mean, that's a purple or lavender guitar. It does look acoustic like, but you know, I would have still loved a different guitar. Even if it was the lavender acoustic, that would have been okay. I just find that getting a repeat of an accessory that we already have is a little boring. All right, guys, so coming along to the next minifigure, the 5th minifigure. This is called the Karaoke Mermaid. Slightly disappointed in this Beatbox here. It's not anything that we haven't seen before. Just wish it was a different color. Maybe go purple, or you know, the fuchsia color or something along those lines. We've seen this. We saw this in video 2 or video 1 series, so nothing new there. This does go really nicely with the other karaoke Samurai, I believe it's called. It's this one here. I don't know if I can. It goes really well with this minifigure right here. So all in all, it looks great. It does come with a pink microphone, which is again something that we have seen in the past, but you know, I'm not hating on it. Taking a look at the torso and the mermaid scales, I mean, that's spot on. Hell yeah, give me that all day. I mean, you've got a koi fish here. It looks like, you know, like a kind of a geisha girl type outfit, and there's so many details. It's just, it's rather lovely, I should say that. Coming up to the hair, great hairpiece. Oh my God, great hairpiece. Not a big fan of the colors, but it does fit the overall minifigure. But I hope that we get more of this hairpiece, because as you come around, you have this hairpiece in a bun with dual molded chopsticks. You have some koi fish, yin and yang koi fish in the back with the tie in the back. I wish the scales were in the back as well, but that is just a nitpick for me. All in all, great minifigure. Now this minifigure's specialty tile is this one right here. I have seen this one here a bunch of times in Series 1, and then this one, I don't remember if I've seen this in Series 1. However, I have seen it with the other minifigures in this series. So, you know, pretty good in detail. Just wish they would kind of spruce it up a little bit and we're not getting so many duplicates. Next up, we have the DJ Captain. Kind of a pirate theme. Now, this minifigure does not have a counterpart in Series 1. However, it does have a counterpart in one of the Video Series 2 sets. So that is rather exciting. This minifigure does have the individualized tile, which is this one right here, which I am a little excited about because I have not seen that one before. I have seen this tile before, but I also got this tile, which I don't believe I have, so I'm pretty excited about that. This tile right here is actually pretty epic. I might have it upside down. Nope, I don't have it upside down. Okay. So this tile is pretty epic as well. It has a starfish, some regular fish, some coral in there. I really love it. So moving on to the minifigure. Again, this has a cohort in a set, but not in Series 1. It does have what looks to be a record. However, we don't really know to be sure. It is a DJ, so that would make sense. Coming around to the torso, wow, just wow. So the level of detail in this torso and these legs is just epic. I mean, I have not been able to find anything anywhere that has this level of detail. I mean, you've got a necklace with a compass on it. You've got a belt loop that is a anchor. I mean, there's just so many stuff to it. Now, she only has one hand. The other hand is a hook, which is rather cool. Which is similar to the other minifigure. Coming around here to the back, we have even more amazing details on the back. Still disappointed in the lack of secondary facial feature, and then we get this glorious hairpiece with a pirate hat. A little disappointed that it is like that fuchsia color. I hope that we get this piece in some pirate sets soon, and it have, different colors, light tan, brown, blonde, all of that, which looks cool. But ultimately, this minifigure is amazing. I mean, I love all the details to it. You can't go wrong. Next up, we have the Puppy Singer. Now, the Puppy Singer, this is the minifigure tile, or the tile that is for this minifigure. We've seen this cap before. I love the detail on it. I'm just not a big fan of the coral overlay that they have going on. I just wish it was, it could have been black and that emblem pop even more, something along those lines. I just think that this color fades away too much. So that is my critique. I don't believe we've seen this tile either, but I am super excited to have this tile because it resembles the instrument from the Series 1 Alien, which is awesome. Now this does have a counterpart from the first one. So I'm excited to have a counterpart. Overall, I love the difference in hair color. I love the overall color, this turquoise color of sorts. Again, super details on the legs and the torso there. I mean, it's just epic. I mean, you've got a bone for a tie clip. You have all these colors that make everything pop. I mean, it's just amazing on so many levels. The face, you've got a tongue popping out. You've got stars around the eyes. I mean, I just love it. You come around to the back, and the hair follows all the way to the back, which is amazing. And then you have some amazing detail as far as the back of the torso. Then you have this tail, which is awesome. Super excited about that. All in all, another amazing looking minifigure. I'm really excited about it. All right, guys, next up on the list is the DJ Beatbox. Now, I will say I'm not a big fan of this style character, but I do love the minifigure. So I mean, it's a robot, so I'm like, whatever. But all in all, great stuff. So I've seen this tile before, same with this tile, but this is the tile that represents this character. We have a white vinyl record here, which is absolutely amazing. Love that. Love the detail on the torso here, and I'm going to angle it up because it's metallic. So we have metallic printing on the front of the legs as well as on the feet. We also have amazing detail as far as the detail on the torso. The face I will talk about, and the face and the head I will talk about a little later. And then you come back here and you have like this amazing, computer chip-esque printing. I mean, it's got metallic gold, metallic silver, black. I mean, it's pretty epic. Now, moving on to the head, I want to turn it this way because you can see that it is trans black with a black underlay. And then in addition to that, built-in molded into this is headphones, which is awesome. Now this piece in particular does have a silver counterpart in one of the video sets that they came out with at the beginning of last year. So it does have a counterpart, but it's not a part of Series 2. Ultimately, I love the minifigure. I could care less about the theme of the minifigure, but overall, I do love the minifigure. Next up, we have this amazing singer, or slime singer is what they're calling it. Very epic minifigure. So I'm just going to say this. Very disappointed in this boombox. I wish it was this trans green boom. Like, I wish that this boombox matched the minifigure. I think that is a huge misstep in doing so. So I'm really disappointed in that. Same with the mic. It's just a basic mic. Very disappointed in that as well. But the minifigure, this slime creature, oh my god. The only thing I am disappointed with is the fact that we do not get anything else like it within the sets or the other bandmates. So it is a standalone, unfortunately, but it has trans green partial leg, trans green, a hazy trans green arm, trans green head. Super excited about that. And then the level of printing, the detail on that is just epic. It does go around the back to the side so you can see this. I will say this part here is a little disappointing. I'm a little on the fence on it, to be honest, now that I think about it. So this is a separate piece. So you have a monochrome minifigure head, which again goes to my point where they don't have this color in the Everything is Awesome. So I'd love to see another Everything is Awesome set. But this piece right here is completely trans neon green, which is awesome. But I mean, it's kind of interesting that this one has two pieces versus like the bear and a couple of the other pieces they're molded together. So that's a little weird, and a little off-putting. The tile to this is this piece right here, which is awesome. Love the level of detail. Love that it looks like a monster. Pretty cool. We also get this this tile piece and this tile piece at random, and I don't know that I have either of those. So it's really cool to see, the fact that I'm getting a couple minifigure tiles that I don't necessarily have. All in all, great minifigure. Couple missteps here and there, but nevertheless, good stuff. All right, guys. Next up, we have Carnival Dancer. This minifigure, I haven't seen a counterpart to this figure at all, unfortunately, other than I believe Series 20 or 21 had a Mardi Gras singer, so it kind of uses that same piece just in different colors, which I do like. It is a little weird because this particular, like, there's the football pads in orange. Love the fact that we get that color, but it is a little weird that it's on this minifigure piece. As far as the torso, amazing stuff. Really happy with the torso as well as the legs. I will be honest in saying it kind of gives me like that Scooby-Doo vibe because it has the green color, the blue color, and the orange color for Scooby-Doo. But that's just my personal opinion. I am excited because there are wristbands on either side of the arms there, so that is rather cool. And then coming around the back, you have the flamingo, which represents the individual tile for this minifigure. Another cool part about it is I don't know that I've seen this cowboy or this cow, so that is pretty cool. But ultimately, 3 amazing tiles to go with a pretty amazing minifigure. All right, guys. This just trumps the entire series. Here we have it, the crown jewel of the set. This is my favorite set of the bunch. This thing looks amazing. Every bit of this is epic. So I believe this is the counterpart to this minifigure right here. I could be wrong, but I mean, I'm not sure. It could also be the counterpart to the wolf. Again, not really sure, but this is an amazing, amazing, amazing minifigure. So, first and foremost, let's talk about this guitar. This axe guitar is just, holy cow. Like, there's level of detail and printing all over this thing. You get the strings, you get the design on each part of the axe head, you've got the sharpness of the axe head. I mean, this thing is just amazing. I love it. I'm gonna set this down for a second. Now, coming along with this, so the level of detail on this minifigure here is just, I mean, epic. I mean, you have chains coming on. You've got metallic, you've got purple, you've got burgundy, you've got the metallic silver, you've got blacks, obviously the whites. Everything about it is epic. Coming around to the sides, you do have more of the printing on the hands, which is pretty awesome. Now we do get a kind of a vampire vibe with the face here, which is cool. And then it does have a heart with vampire teeth on it, which I love. This hairpiece, though, we've seen this hairpiece before in the video sets. It's in one of the, it's like the underwater mermaid queen, I think she's called. I can't really remember, but we have seen this hair, and I love the fact that it's black with burgundy tipped. That is just awesome on so many levels. It does come with an arm spike, kind of resembles like the Legion of Doom from WWE early days. Coming around to the back, again, you have nice metallic silver coming around here with the purples and the burgundy, with some yellow highlights popping off the head. Unfortunately, there is no secondary face, but all in all, wow. Just wow on so many levels. I am super excited to have this. It is just amazing. I love it. I love it. Last but certainly not least, we have the zombie dancer. Now, a couple things I want to point out is the fact that so this is the tile for it. I have not seen these two tiles before either, so I'm very excited about that. Now, this might actually be the secondary to either this ghost figure or the werewolf, so that's a toss-up. So this could be the cohort to that. But all in all, I mean, first and foremost, it comes with this amazing cassette tape. I haven't seen that cassette. I've seen cassette tapes before, but I haven't seen this one ever. So really excited about that, to have a new one of those. I mean, look at this thing. We have some amazing detail on the legs. We have some amazing detail in the belt with metallics and you know, rips and tears and all that. Then we come up to the torso, and we've got a bleeding heart in the middle. A bleeding heart in the middle. Epic. Great detail along the sides, and then it does come with one of these earphones or headsets. It actually comes with two of them, and then of course you have a zombie face with some scarring and all of that. Coming around to the back, again, some amazing detail as far as this back. You have a Walkman back here, which is amazing. Awesome level of detail there. Little disappointed that, again, we don't get a secondary face, just in case we get multiple of these, which is highly doubtful since you can't really find these pieces or these minifigures hardly ever anywhere, at least here in the United States. But ultimately, I mean, this thing is awesome. Super excited about it. It's just hard to even come up with the words of excitement for this set. So there you have it, guys. Series 2 Bandmates of the Vydio line. Awesome stuff. I'm super excited to have these. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time on 36 Brix. Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool, but this one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm gonna subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Brix.